Welcome to Yoga Nidra for letting go of control, trust, ease, and surrender. My name is Sarah. If you find this practice supportive, you're warmly invited to follow me here on Insight Timer. I share Yoga Nidra meditations designed to help calm the nervous system, soften the weight of everyday life, and create space for deep rest, trust, and renewal. This practice is an invitation to pause, especially if you've been carrying the weight of trying to keep everything together, planning every next step, anticipating every possible outcome, or feeling responsible for making everything work exactly as it should. Perhaps you've been making countless decisions, solving problems, caring for others, managing responsibilities, or quietly holding the belief that if you just try a little harder, think a little farther ahead, or prepare a little more, everything will finally feel settled. And while there is wisdom in planning, sometimes the mind forgets that not everything is ours to control. We cannot hurry the seasons, ask flowers to bloom before their time, or tell the wind exactly where each seed should land. Nature reminds us that growth often depends not on holding more tightly, but on allowing life to unfold in its own way. If you've been feeling mentally exhausted from carrying so much, or if your mind has found it difficult to rest because it keeps reaching for certainty, you are not alone. Today's practice is not about giving up or becoming passive. It's not about no longer caring. It is an invitation to soften the grip of constant striving, to release what no longer needs to be carried, and to remember that sometimes the greatest peace comes from trusting what you cannot control. Throughout this practice, I'll gently guide you through breath awareness, body scans, and a peaceful journey to a quiet summer meadow, where wildflowers bloom freely, clouds drift across an open sky, and dandelion seeds are carried effortlessly by the breeze, each one finding exactly where it is meant to land. There is no way to do this practice wrong. You don't need to quiet your thoughts or create a particular experience. Simply become comfortable and allow yourself to be guided. Let's begin with a slow breath in and out. Allow yourself to settle into a comfortable position now. You may lie down, recline, or even remain seated if that feels most supportive for you today. There is nowhere you need to be for these next few moments. Nothing to answer, nothing to finish, nothing waiting for your immediate attention. Take a slow breath in and a long, easy breath out. Again, inhale and exhale, allowing your shoulders to soften, your jaw to unclench, your hands to relax, perhaps loosening your grip on all you've been trying to hold together. The nervous system beginning to recognize there is nothing required of you right now. Now we'll gently count our way towards stillness. 1, softening the whole body. 2, letting go with the breath. 3, the mind becoming a little quieter. 4, unwinding, releasing. 5, resting in quiet ease. There is nowhere to get to, nothing to achieve, nothing to figure out. Only this moment, exactly as it is. If at any point you would like an extra sense of comfort, imagine a place that feels calm, supportive, and peaceful. There is no need to build it in detail. Simply sensing its atmosphere is enough. Steady, quiet, always available. And before we continue, gently bring to mind a quiet intention, not something you need to force. Simply a gentle direction for your heart. Perhaps, I trust life to unfold in its own time. Or another intention that feels supportive for you today. Repeat it silently once and again, allowing it to settle softly within you. Now allow your awareness to move slowly through your body, simply noticing each area as it is named. There is nothing to change, nothing to fix, nothing to manage, simply noticing. Become aware of the face, jaw, perhaps allowing the teeth to separate ever so slightly. Tongue, softening. Cheeks, nose, ears, eyes, resting gently back into their sockets. Forehead, smoothing. Scalp, the whole head, heavy, quiet, at ease. Neck, shoulders, perhaps loosening your grip on all you've been carrying. A place where many of us quietly hold the weight of the day. Softening now. Arms, hands, palms, fingers, no longer needing to hold so tightly. Become aware of your chest, heart space, belly, soft, easy, nothing to brace against, nothing to hold in. Notice your shoulder blades, between the shoulder blades, the entire back supported. Notice your hips, legs, feet, toes. Now become aware of the whole body together, the whole body, nothing needing your attention, nothing asking for effort, nothing asking you to hold everything together for this moment, simply resting, simply supported, allowing the body to remember what it feels like to soften without needing to control anything at all. Bringing awareness now to your natural breath, unaltered breath. There is nothing to change, nothing to deepen, nothing to force. Simply noticing the breath, the body breathing itself. Feel the inhale arriving. Feel the exhale gently leaving. The breath knowing exactly what to do. Arriving, releasing, arriving, releasing. And perhaps you begin to notice the inhale never tries to arrive too early. The exhale never struggles to stay. Each breath follows its own quiet rhythm, without effort, without needing to be controlled, simply coming and simply going. And perhaps with each inhale, you begin to notice a little more space, a little more openness. And with each exhale, perhaps loosening your grip on what no longer needs to be held. As you inhale, silently hear in your mind, trust. Trust with each inhale. And as you exhale, silently hear, release. Release with each exhale. Trust. Release. Trust. Release. Continue noticing your breath in this way on your own now. Now become aware of the feeling of holding responsibilities, holding expectations, holding plans, holding tightly to how you believe things should unfold, holding tension in the shoulders, holding the jaw, holding the breath, holding yourself together, holding so much for so many people. Notice how holding feels in your body without judgment, without needing it to be different, simply noticing. And now become aware of the opposite experience, a feeling of allowing, surrendering, nothing to brace against, nothing to force, nothing to figure out, nothing to control in this moment. Imagine the shoulders becoming heavy, the jaw relaxing, the breath flowing naturally, the whole body gently settling, supported, open, at ease. Now slowly move between the two, holding and allowing, gripping and softening, holding and allowing. And now notice both together, the part of you that plans, prepares, cares deeply, and the part of you that knows how to trust, strength present, and surrender present as well. Nothing needing to disappear, nothing needing to be pushed away. Simply remembering that both can exist together. And perhaps noticing that peace does not always come from controlling every outcome. Sometimes it comes from trusting that not everything is yours to carry or yours to decide. For a few moments, allow yourself to loosen your grip. Nothing required of you, nothing to manage, simply resting. And now you are going on a journey. You may begin to see yourself from above or from behind, standing at the edge of a peaceful summer meadow. The air feels warm, fresh, easy. Tall grasses sway gently in the breeze. Wildflowers bloom naturally throughout the field. Touches of yellow, white, purple, and blue scattered effortlessly across the landscape. Above you, the sky stretches wide and open. Soft white clouds drift slowly overhead. Nothing rushed, nothing forced, simply moving with the rhythm of the day. You begin walking slowly through the meadow at your own pace. The earth beneath your feet feels steady and supportive. The grasses brush softly against your legs. A gentle breeze moves across your skin. Butterflies drift quietly from flower to flower. Never hurrying, never lingering, simply arriving where they are meant to be. Nearby, bees move peacefully among the blossoms. Clouds continue their quiet journey across the open sky. Everything around you moving with a quiet sense of trust. Ahead, a large oak tree stands near the center of the meadow. Its branches wide, its shade welcoming, a place that feels steady, familiar, safe. You slowly make your way towards it, feeling the warmth of the sun upon your shoulders, the gentle breeze surrounding you, nothing asking you to hurry. You settle comfortably beneath the tree, perhaps resting against the trunk, or seated softly in the grass, feeling completely supported. The meadow stretching peacefully before you, wildflowers swaying gently, butterflies floating effortlessly through the warm afternoon air, the clouds continuing to drift overhead, everything moving in its own perfect timing. As you quietly look around, your eyes notice a single dandelion growing beside you, its delicate white seeds catching the sunlight. You gently pick it up, holding it lightly in your hand, not tightly, simply holding. You notice how each tiny seed waits patiently, ready for its own journey. Yet none of them seem concerned about where they will land. The breeze already knows. You bring the dandelion gently towards your lips, taking one slow, easy breath in, and with a soft exhale, the delicate seeds begin to drift into the open meadow. Some float high into the warm air. Others dance close to the grasses. Some settle nearby. Others continue farther than your eyes can follow. You make no effort to guide them. You do not decide where they should land. The breeze carries each one exactly where it needs to go. And perhaps you begin to notice something. Nature would never flourish if every flower tried to control the wind or decide exactly where each seed should land. The meadow grows because the flowers release. The butterflies trust the currents that carry them. The clouds drift without knowing exactly where they will go. Everything participates without controlling every outcome. Perhaps life asks something similar of us. We care deeply. We prepare. We make thoughtful decisions. We plant the seed. And then, at some point, we are invited to trust. Not because we stop caring, but because not every outcome is ours to carry. Some seeds land close to home. Others travel much farther than we can see. Neither is a mistake. The meadow depends on both. For a few moments, you simply rest beneath the tree, feeling the warmth of the sun, the gentle breeze, the butterflies moving quietly through the meadow, the grasses swaying naturally, The clouds drifting peacefully overhead. Nothing to force, nothing to control. Only this breath, only this moment, only the quiet freedom of allowing life to unfold. Return now to your quiet intention. I trust life to unfold in its own time. Repeat it once and again, allowing it to settle naturally, like a tiny seed released into the breeze, trusting that it will arrive exactly where it is meant to be. Allow this quiet intention to accompany you as you begin to return. Slowly begin to return now. The peaceful meadow remains behind you. The wide open sky, the gentle breeze, the wildflowers swaying softly, the butterflies drifting from blossom to blossom, the steady oak tree, the dandelion seeds carried effortlessly by the wind, all continuing exactly as they are. This is a place you can return to whenever life feels uncertain, whenever you find yourself holding on too tightly, whenever you simply need a gentle reminder that not everything is yours to control. Five, feel steady, present, supported. 4, become aware of yourself as the witness, the one who is observed with gentle awareness. 3, notice thoughts, sensations, and sounds returning once again. 2, notice your breath, allowing it to deepen slightly. 1, sense your whole body resting here, gradually becoming more awake and aware. Begin inviting small movements back into the body, perhaps wiggling your fingers, moving your toes, rolling your shoulders gently, maybe taking a comfortable stretch. Take a fuller breath in and a slow breath out. Notice how you feel. Perhaps the meadow has reminded you of something today. Nature flourishes not by controlling every outcome, but by participating fully in each season. The flowers bloom when the time is right. The butterflies trust the currents that carry them. The clouds drift without needing to know exactly where they are going. And the dandelion releases each seed, trusting the breeze to carry it where it is meant to land. Perhaps life asks something similar of us: to care deeply, to prepare thoughtfully, to offer our best, and then, when our part is complete, to loosen our grip and trust the unfolding. Some seeds will land close to home. Others will travel farther than we can imagine. Neither is a mistake. Both become part of the meadow. Bring your hands to heart center. Take one final full breath in and out. When it feels right, allow your eyes to slowly open to a soft gaze. May you move through the rest of your day with a little more trust, a little more ease, and the gentle reminder that you do not have to control every outcome for life to continue unfolding beautifully. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.